Why do you need to upgrade to GA4 in Google Analytics? So staying up to date with the latest tools, technologies and its features are essential for every business in order for the business to remain competitive. Now, Google Analytics, which is also commonly known as GA4, it's the newest iteration of its framework within the Google Analytics platform. So many wonder, why should we shift from Universal Analytics to GA4, and why should we shift on it today? And one of the main reasons is, as of July 2023, Google has scrapped sending data to Universal Analytics, which means that if you've now got Google Analytics installed and you're still using the old Universal Analytics, you're no longer going to be getting any data, right? So it's absolutely imperative to upgrade that to GA4. And what that will mean is that you can carry on getting data on your visitor accounts, how many people are visiting your website, where are they coming from, where your conversions are coming from, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 10 key features of GA4. But before I do, my name is Ajay Dhuna. I'm a Google Ads expert. I've been running Google Ads for the best part of 20 years now. So within our agency, we manage lots and lots of different accounts, and we use a lot of Google Analytics as one of our primary tools in order to do our reporting and working out which accounts are performing and how they're performing and how we can optimize the accounts to deliver a better ROI on our campaigns that we run. So if you are interested in learning more about Google Ads, what I suggest you do really quickly is get a copy of this book. It's called How to Win Customers with Google Ads. The book is free. The only thing you got to do is to cover the postage and packaging, and we'll ship the physical book off to you. It's been written by myself. It's got everything in it that you need to know about how to create a profitable Google Ads account for your business to generate more leads and more sales. So now let's get on with the show. But before I do, please do hit the subscribe button, right? Hit the subscribe button so when I do create new content, you'll be the first to be notified. So point number one, I'm going to tell you 10 different things here, right? So point number one is it supports event-based tracking. So unlike traditional page view centric models, GA4 focuses on event-based tracking. So for example, if a user is on your website and clicks a link to watch a video, then Google Analytics 4 will track this as a discrete event. So what you're getting deeper insights into the user's behavior or the interactions that they're doing. So likewise, if they're scrolling the page, that will be constituted as an event. Or if they're even leaving the page or clicking a button, whatever they do on the page, it's being constituted as an event which you can now measure within the GA4 platform. Point number two, it's got advanced machine learning. So did you know that GA4's machine learning models can automatically alert businesses about significant trends, like for example, if there's a surge in demand for a particular product, or giving, then you can use that information to give you a competitive edge over your own competitors. Third one, and most importantly, it's got cross-platform tracking. So the beauty about GA4 is its ability to seamlessly integrate with other Google products. So what that means is that if a user is visiting your website on a mobile device or on an app and then transitions to a desktop, then GA4 can track the entire journey from end to end. So it gives you more of a holistic view about the user's behavior. Because hey, let's face it, most of us are now using mobile devices, and over 60% of searches actually start off from a mobile device. So if so many searches start off on a mobile device, and then sometimes people got to go home, right? And they're going to go home and just check out whatever website it was, maybe on a desktop. Traditionally in Universal Analytics, unless you set up some super advanced tracking, you would have lost that information. But in GA4, you've got that cross-journey type of information. Point number four, it's got improved audience building. So previously, In Universal Analytics, users were sort of limited in terms of how they could segment their audience. With GA4, you can combine, for example, I don't know, age, products viewed, and the site duration to create a hyper targeted audience type of segment, so that you can then use for your remarketing. So you can combine several different aspects of the user behavior and really create its own unique segment in order to really retarget that audience, or even prospect to that audience. Point number 5 is it's got life cycle reporting. So in GA4 really sort of mirrors the customer journey. So what it means that this can provide businesses with insights, such as discovering which channels are bringing in the most valuable customers over a long term. So it's from the first interaction to loyal customers. So basically, the reporting isn't just static reporting; it's taking the user journey or the user behavior into account. Guys, before I do carry on with point 6, I remind you that do hit the subscribe button, because a lot of people are watching the channel and they're not subscribing. I'd love it if you just simply subscribe to that channel, because what it helps is it helps to get the message in this video out to reach more people. And likewise, if you got a comment or a question about GA4, or even if you don't know what it is, then let me know. At the same time, I understand that installing Google Analytics could be a complete nightmare for a lot of businesses, in which case there'll be a link in the description below. Click on it, get in touch with us, either myself or a member of my team. We'll get in touch with you and we can help you install Google Analytics. We can also set up your conversion tracking, so you can measure your conversions, where your leads are coming from, where your sales are coming from, and so on. Let's get on with the show. Point number 6, it's got codeless event tracking. So what it means is that previously with Universal Analytics, you had to get your website developer involved and put all this code to track events. So with GA4, you can just adjust and add event tracking right from the user interface. So it makes the whole process a lot more simpler and more user friendly. Point number 7, it's got enhanced data controls. So in an age whereby privacy is so important, it's so paramount, GA4 allows you to have better granularity over how long your data is actually stored for. So it's not just collecting your data and storing it indefinitely, it's giving you responsibility to manage it the way you want to manage it. So for example, you can actually specify within GA4 that we only want to keep our data for the last 6 months or 3 months or so on. So you've got a lot better control into what happens to the data in GA4. Point number 8, Google's future direction of Google. So it's worth knowing that Google's primary focus now is GA4. So what that means is that when you have new tools or updates, so GA4 will be the primary platform that it'll be using to ensure that it's always equipped with the latest features. So any apps that you do, any third-party services that you might be using, it will be using GA4 in order to integrate its tracking into it. Now, for point number 9 is more of a geeky one, really. So it integrates with something called BigQuery. So for those data enthusiasts, right? So even the free version of GA4, users can tap into the power of BigQuery. So what that means is that it enables you to deep dive into the data using SQL, which is structured query language, which previously you could only do on a premium feature. So if you really want to get into your data and you want to write SQL queries, well, with GA4 you can do that. Point number 10, the retirement of Universal Analytics. So the clock has run out for Universal Analytics, and it's been great knowing it. I absolutely loved Universal Analytics. So it's now retired. It's transitioned to GA4. So it's not just a case now that GA4 is an upgrade. GA4 is a complete different system, right? So it's not just a new version. It's a complete re-architecture of the actual platform, which allows you to get your analytics data. So from its event-driven approach, its machine learning capabilities, and it does provide businesses with deeper insights, better management, and greater flexibility in terms of how you can manage your accounts, your data and your accounts. So guys, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, put a comment below. Just even if hey, found this GA4 useful, that would really help me out. And at the same time, do hit the subscribe button. I'd love to hear your feedback on GA4, and do remember, get a copy of my book. It's free. It's a free book. It's got over 200 pages in it. It's got 200 pages of valuable packed out information about how to create a profitable Google Ads campaign to get inquiries and sales flowing into your business. The only thing you got to do is to cover the postage and packaging. Guys, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on another show. Goodbye for now.